Well, hey everybody, welcome to the first 5 of Freedom Valley's home groups.
Where we'll be laying down the foundation for the future of a healthy home group. Well, this is week 1 of our first 5 weeks, and this week we want to get to know each other and maybe break the ice in our home groups a little bit. The first thing we want to talk about is the 4 elements that exist in a healthy home group.
Right, and to start that off, we have the idea of relationships. You know, the early church, when the church first started, they met in each other's homes daily, they hung out a lot, they shared what they had, and building those relationships is key to having a healthy church and healthy home group.
Yeah. The second thing you see in a healthy home group would be spiritual growth. You can't just be meeting together and talking and sharing life. That's a club. You know, these home groups need to have elements of spiritual growth. So be sure that you're ready for that and you want that in your home groups.
I know not all church history experience for each of us will make this seem real, but fun, I think, is a natural growth of spiritual growth and relationship. Fun should come out of that. So we really want these groups to be fun, and I hope tonight you guys have some fun.
Yeah, I think you will have a lot of fun. And the other thing that we want our home groups to have, the final element, is service. Yeah. Your home groups should be taking care of each other and taking care of others, finding ways to serve your community and serve one another in a healthy way. That's a key core element of our healthy home groups.
So carrying those core values about home groups into these next 4 weeks as we just get started with our first 5, we have a few things that we want to focus on. And the first one is, I think, the most obvious. It's just relationship with God. Part of what we're doing is following up on Sunday morning messages after these first 5, and we want to help grow each individual's relationship with God.
Yeah. So week 2 will be relationship with God, and on week 3, we'll be focusing on how our relationship with others can be improved inside our home groups, how we can connect with one another better, and how we can connect with the church better, and how we can use our influence better.
Yeah, and then week 4 will be stewardship of our resources. God has given each of us talents, treasure, and time.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 T's. And we want to be using those for God and talking about how we can make the most of what God has given us.
Yeah. And then on our final week of the first 5, we want to talk about the importance of our influence with outsiders. You know, God didn't call us to just come together and stay together and hide our secrets together, but to reach out into the world. So maybe in your home group, if you look around and you see an empty seat somewhere, that's a serious thing. And we want to talk about how you as a home group can help fill those seats both in your home group and in the church.
Hey, can we be done with serious stuff now?
Probably.
Okay, let's do fun stuff.
Icebreaker
Tonight
time.
is icebreaker questions. So we're going to do fun questions. Let's start with the first one.
Okay.
It is, what is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie of all time, it's a little girly, but don't worry, there's action, fighting, and romance. It's A Princess Bride. It's a classic, cult classic movie that I just love and can't get enough of.
I
Luke,
think your personality is basically the kid in that movie.
I think so. Luke, what is your favorite movie?
A Knight's Tale.
A Knight's
Heath
Tale.
Ledger jousting. It's a great movie.
It's a come from the ashes, rise to the occasion type
awesome.
film.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie. All right, second question. What is your favorite way to spend your time?
Okay, my favorite way to spend my time outside of maybe work or with my family, I'm going to do that, is to just watch movies. I love movies. I like critiquing them. I like watching reviews of movies. I love to dissect movies. That would be a great way to spend my time. What about you?
It changes all the time for me. I like to read. I like to listen to podcasts. Sometimes I like to watch your crappy YouTube videos.
Yeah. Being online, watching my videos. That's good.
Yeah, right,
That's good.
Okay. All right, so that was the second question. Okay, this one gets serious.
Okay. Serious ice breaking happening.
Okay, if there was a fire in your house and you could only save 3 items, not including people,
Okay.
what would you save?
All right, well, if my family's already safe and I guess my pets are safe, things like that, I'd save my family. We have boxes of all of our children's ultrasound photos. I think I'd save those. They're pretty sentimental.
That's awesome.
I have a couple paintings around the house that were painted by family. I'd save those. And then I have one box filled with all of my yearbooks and Jamie's yearbooks from like first grade to high school. I think I'd want to save those. So those are the 3 things: memories, photos, paintings.
I try to keep so much of that stuff on my digital devices
okay.
that I think I would try and grab my book bag is usually there with my laptop and my Kindle and
very practical.
My phone's usually with me. But the thing I think I'd forget but hope I would grab are the things that help my kids sleep at night. They have like a special blanket or pacifier or something.
Yeah.
Make sure I go and grab each of those, because otherwise we're gonna have a miserable time for the next 2 weeks, despite the fire. So all right, so that's what I would save.
All right, those are pretty good items.
Yeah.
Now, we've answered a few icebreaker questions, and we've gotten to know each other, even though we already know each other pretty well. Why don't you take some time in your groups today to get to know each other, to build a foundation, a relationship that you can build on in the future?
Yeah, hope you guys have a great conversation tonight.
We'll see you next week. That'll do.